Hi everyone, and welcome back to my Miraculous Ladybug fanfiction recordings. This is episode 5 of The Crowning of a Queen. If you missed the first episodes, click on my channel, and it will take you to those videos, along with all the other videos that I've posted so far. Marinette Dupain-Cheng. Marinette ran a few feet down the hall before ducking behind a statue in a niche. Kwame Tiki floated out of her pocket. Are you ready, Marinette? Marinette took a deep breath. Yes. How do I transform? Tiki smiled. Just say spots on. Spots on. Ladybug glanced over her outfit. Whoa. It seemed to be a one-piece spandex suit, red spotted with black dots. Her hair was in pigtails, and she had a mask over her eyes. There was something wrapped around her hip. She unlatched it and discovered it was a yo-yo. There was a button in the center, and Ladybug clicked it. The bottom of the yo-yo slid up, and there was a screen. Yo-yo features, special powers, yo-yo how-to. Ladybug muttered, examining it. Cool. She slid the yo-yo shut and ran for the stairs. Arriving at the market and slipping into a shadowed overhang, Ladybug scanned for anything out of the ordinary. She was deep in scanning when someone tapped her shoulder. Ladybug shrieked and rolled around. She was greeted with bright green eyes. Why, hello. You must be my partner. The eyes tilted to the side, as if the person was confused, or maybe curious. The voice sounded male. Ladybug breathed a sigh of relief. Oh, you must be Chat Noir. I'm Ladybug. Chat Noir stepped out of the shadows, revealing a boy about her age. Nice to meet you, milady. Should we deal with this Akuma? Ladybug nodded, scared half to death. How could Chat be so confident? She was afraid of tripping over her own feet. Without a warning, Chat leaped onto the roof, completely exposing himself to anything. She debated on joining him for a bit, but decided on sticking to the shadows. She scanned the market for any signs, but she saw nothing. Someone must have called the Akuma alert, right? She asked Chat. He frowned, scanning. Yeah, it's too quiet. Someone tapped Ladybug on the shoulder, and she jumped. Turning around, she saw a woman with a single dragonfly earring in one ear. Ladybug breathed a sigh of relief. Excuse me, who are you? The woman asked. Ladybug smiled. I'm Ladybug, and that up there is my partner, Chat Noir. The woman smiled dangerously. Ladybug and Chat Noir, eh? Ladybug's senses heightened. She ducked, right as the woman aimed a punch at her head. Flipping under the roof, Ladybug joined Chat. That lady is the Akuma! Chat's eyes widened. Evil cackling filled the square, and people began to run. Ladybug and Chat Noir looked over the edge of the roof. The woman was glowing, wings unfurling from her back. A green and orange suit snaked over her body, and her hair turned orange. A sword materialized out of nowhere, studded with emeralds. The purple butterfly mask appeared, signifying that Lady Mariposa was talking. I am Dragonfly, the Akuma roared. I am for the protection of the poor. I seek the miraculous of Ladybug and Chat Noir for my mistress, she snarled. Ladybug gulped. She was most definitely not ready for this. Chat Noir, on the other hand, gripped his staff, eyes narrowing. Then how do you expect to gain a miraculous? Ladybug sighed. She could think of many ways, but she guessed Chat was just being brave. She struck a brave face, trying to support her partner. Dragonfly snarled. Like this! She lunged, right at Chat Noir. Ladybug gasped, but in a blink of an eye, Chat had smacked the Akuma across the face with his staff, sending her flying into a nearby shack. Pedestrians screamed, and Ladybug gulped. People of Paris! She called. The market froze. I am Ladybug, and that's my partner, Chat Noir. We are here to help. She glanced back down at her yo-yo. Her brain lit up, remembering something from the yo-yo manual. Lucky charm! She flung her yo-yo into the sky. A pink light flashed, and a red spotted towel fell gently into her hands. She frowned. A towel? Really? A towel? How was that supposed to help? Ladybug glanced to the side, and something flashed in her vision. She did a double take, glancing back. A building. A small brick building lit up in red. Ladybug glanced at Chat Noir, battling the dragonfly. Chat's ring, his miraculous, lit up. She glanced at the Akuma and noticed she was still wearing the dragonfly earring, the one she was wearing as a civilian. She knew how to beat her. Chat! She called. Both hero and villain turned to the girl in red. She signaled him, and his face dawned in understanding. Dragonfly! Ladybug called. The Akuma snarled and lunged in her direction. Ladybug ducked as the glowing woman swiped at her with a jeweled sword. The heroine led the Akuma in a game of tag, leading her over to the brick building. Dragonfly swung her sword, missing Ladybug and lodging it into the brick wall. The sword was stuck. Ladybug wrapped the lucky towel over the Akuma's eyes. Now, Chat! She watched as Chat called a special power. Cataclysm! His hand began to pulse with destructive energy. Her earring! Ladybug called. Chat complied, turning it to dust. A black Akuma flapped out, beating its wings towards the sky in freedom. Ladybug smiled. Not so fast, little guy. She swiped her yo-yo open. No more evil doing for you, little Akuma. Time to de-evilize. Flinging the yo-yo, the Akuma was enveloped and released as a pure white butterfly. A purple glow flashed, and a woman was left sitting where the Akuma was. Ladybug turned around to see Chat offering his fist. She smiled before returning the fist bump. Well, I'll trust you to get her back to where she belongs. See you next time, Chat. Ladybug smiled, before yo-yoing back toward the palace, leaving Chat standing there in awe. She landed in the gardens and de-transformed. Did you see me, Tiki? Meredith squealed. I did. I was there. Tiki smiled, flashing back to human. I'm so proud of you, Marinette. I knew you could. What do you think of the new Chat Noir? Meredith asked, wandering back inside. I like him. Plagg made a good choice, Tiki decided. Adrien regressed. Chat Noir landed in his bedroom through the window, de-transforming as he went. He sighed and sat down on his bed. Plagg flashed to human and sprawled onto the bed next to Adrien. That was fun, he remarked. Adrien sighed. Ladybug. Wow. Forget this draw. He knew who he loved. Adrien cursed his luck. Of course, he fell in love with the one girl he couldn't have. Forget these girls. Adrien was in love with Ladybug.